Hi friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Sunday. Hope your day is going well. I just need to craft. I did not get a project pre-recorded last night. I was exhausted. We went out to dinner and that wasn't what the exhausting thing. It's just the whole week. So we went out last night for my hubby's 60th birthday dinner with my kiddos and grandkids. My one son, he's not feeling well, so his family was not able to go. But my son from Arizona was here. They're actually going to Disneyland tomorrow. Yay! I was invited, but I can't take any more time off. But they're going to have a great time over there. So him and his wife, Taylor, and 3 kiddos were here. And then my daughter, April, her hubby, and her daughter, Haley, that works for me. So there was 10 of us for dinner, and it was really nice. So it's nice to always celebrate a birthday, right? We would rather have a birthday than not have one, right? So I got home from there. My eyes are sweating still. Whew, that's so weird. I'll tell you about that. I got home from there and I was just mentally exhausted. The whole week has just been really difficult. I lay on the couch with little Marley. She's just feeling so left out and really lonely without having Chloe here. So I laid on the couch with her and I guess I was just out of it. I woke up, I had been covered up with a blanket and everybody was asleep. Sorry, inhaled my saliva wrong. Everybody else had gone to bed and it was almost 3 o'clock in the morning, which was time for us to get up and go. So anyways, I did not get a project for you pre-recorded. So here I am. I'm a little bit late, but better late than never, right? And I've had people, okay, last week I said, well, we're not going to be doing that much St. Patrick's Day. I think we're just going to skip to Easter. We'll still do a few Valentines because we still have time. And I had some messages. People asked me, please do a few St. Patrick's Day. So here we go. We're going to do a little St. Patrick's Day Gnome. It's different than the other ones. The other ones are little tiny, little chunky ones. This is more like our style that we always do. And then the word lucky, because you know what? Who doesn't need some luck, right? So if you're out there watching, just say hi so I know you're watching. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put hashtag replay. You know that you're live if you see the red light button. If you don't see it, you're on the replay, which is great. Replays are always there for you. We are not always available, or Facebook doesn't always show the lives. I swear, sometimes they just don't show them at all, or somebody gets on halfway through and said, I just got my notification. Well, that's the way it is. So nothing I can do about that. All right, we are going to make this cute little collection here of St. Patty's Day. I do have a couple more St. Patrick's Day things. Just, I think there's 2 more. That I'll probably do them together too. It's easier to paint a couple of things. So let me see who's here to say hi. Tell me how your day's going. So I'll tell you how mine went in just a little bit. But guys, here we go. Hi Julie, how are you? Hi Shelly, hi Chris, hi April, hi Mary, hi Bridget, hi Sarah. Happy Sunday, right? Happy Sunday, not Saturday. Right? Isn't it? It's Sunday. Don't confuse me, girlfriend. You're so funny. It is Sunday for sure. Right? Am I wrong? What day of the week is it? What day is it? Did I say Saturday on my thing? It is Sunday. I just looked at my calendar. You could easily confuse me though, because, that just happens. Let me just share this over to VIP really quick. Let's just share this over to my VIP group and I have a couple others that I share too. There we go. And oops, did it go? And there and there. Okay. All right. Hi, Carrie. Welcome back. Are you back? Are you back and unpacked and everything? Hi, Karen Ross. Glad you're out of the hospital. Hi, Karen West. Hi, Betty. Hi, Mary Lee. Hi, Diana. Hi, Sylvia. Hello, Roxanne. Hi, Barb. Julie, thank you. Sunday. Yes, it's Sunday all day long. Okay, guys. All right. My Sunday started really super early. We got up at 3 o'clock. We headed out the door about So about 3:45, we headed out the door. Of course, I sleep when I'm in a car that's in motion. My brain just says, Darlene, you need to go to sleep, because that's how my parents trained me, because I was not a good kid as far as sleeping. Like, I still don't sleep, but if I'm in a car, I'm out. So I woke up and we were there, and it was time to get out, and we looked around a little bit at the area. We went to the same area in the desert that we were last weekend when Chloe was lost. So let's get started. I'll kind of tell you about all that. Let me show you the cute little projects here. There we go. All right, so I have scrapbook paper that I printed. I'll give you that link. This one actually was $3 for the paper. If you're able to get it somewhere else cheaper, just do that. But sometimes I can get them on sale. This one I did not. Okay, so I have cute little paper. We're going to do the L, the C, the K, the Y. The background is all going to be painted with, or done with scrapbook paper. On the shamrock, I'm going to actually paint that and put little polka dots. So you got home last night, did laundry. Yes, it's always crazy getting caught back up, huh? Hi, Denise. Hi, Luann. Hi, Kimber. Hi, Laura. How are you? Okay, so here's our little Gnomey. He says Lucky on his hat, and he's holding some shamrocks. Okay, so, and guys, I have to adjust the slot on here. It's going to be fine with mine. In fact, I'm going to plug in the hot glue gun. I enlarged him just a little bit from the pattern, and this slot is not the correct size, but for me, it'll be fine. For you guys, I will make sure that I get it the correct size. I am just going to plug in my hot glue gun because that's going to help me at the end. All right, so let's get started on these. Oh, yeah, someone must have her. We kind of come to that conclusion that she just disappeared into thin air, basically. She's just gone. So we're kind of thinking that it's possible that somebody does have her. So, okay, I'm going to move these. I'm going to put them in my drawer. Help me remember. I'm putting them in my drawer to get them out of the way. Okay, we do need to paint one of the bases. I'm going to put the other base in the drawer. So, okay, we need to get a board. Let's just get a small board. Let's just use this one. That should work. And let's just pull this all down. Okay, so we got out to the desert. It was about right at sunrise, 6 a.m. We waited just a few minutes so that we could go look around and actually be able to see. Karen Ross, yes, we will be praying for you that your court hearing goes well tomorrow, or whatever court appearance. I'm not sure it's a hearing, but a court appearance goes well for you tomorrow. Gosh, that's hard to go through all that. Okay, so let me go ahead and make this. Oh, you can see it all. Okay, I'm not going to put myself in the corner yet. I may not even. Sometimes I just don't feel like it. Okay, there's the shoes. There's lots of layers. Okay, there's actually a lot of layers on this, so we may need a second board. Okay, here's our shamrocks. So we'll paint the shamrocks different colors. We got the hands. His nose, actually, when you paint the beard, then you go back and you do the little nose. Okay, there's not a separate piece that's a nose. All right, so if you're looking for one, you will not find one. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of pieces to this. Here's his little outfit here, and then his hat. Yeah, we're gonna need a separate board for the other part. Maybe I'll see what I have. Here's all our pieces. There's a lot of pieces just for the Gnomey. Okay, there's our gnome. And then we have all this. Let me see if I have a piece of cardboard. Oh, guys, look I do, right behind me. Right behind me was this piece of cardboard. It's a little bit bent. So thank you. Contact all the vet clinic. We already have. We have done everything. So here's the thing, guys. We had to go back out. We just had to, because we had received a tip from someone that was in camp when Chloe actually got loose. And, oh, I'm using the wrong tape. I don't usually use this tape. Hang on a second. Let me get the right tape. I don't usually use blue painter's tape. So we didn't get the tip until on Wednesday or Thursday, after we're already back. But I have posted on so many sites that a lady said, well, me and my brother were there and my brother saw her run and she did not, am I still alive? My picture is not on here. Am I still alive? There it is. That's so weird. On my phone, it went blank. Okay. She said, my brother saw her running and she did not run towards, she did not cross the road. She ran towards the Forbidden Dunes. Okay, so the Forbidden Dunes basically is the bombing range. There's an area that we did not go look at before. And we're told to stay and not walk around anyways, that we needed to just get our scent in the air. However, at this point, it's really hard to just do that and not look at all. So I mean, we cautiously looked today, but here's the thing. Nobody in the other camps, so new campers came in. We left on Tuesday. We had waited and hoped that she'd come back. We kept cooking the bacon, putting out the dirty clothes, hoping that she came back, and she didn't. We finally had to leave and go home on Tuesday. And on Thursday, the next round of campers came in. Okay, so they were there Thursday, and we knew that most likely they'd leave today. That's kind of the trend, is that people get there on Thursday to save a spot, and then others roll in their group, and they're there until Sunday, and then they go home. So we wanted to get there to talk to them also. So we kind of scouted the area. We had binoculars. We're able to look really far and deep into the area that he said that she ran to, and we didn't see her. And then it was time, the campers in the area where we had been previously last week, they were up and about and moving around. So we went over and talked to them, took flyers, and he goes, oh yeah, we saw your flyer down at the store. And I was like, great. He goes, but we haven't seen any little dogs running around here at all. We haven't seen anybody. We've been here since Thursday. We're leaving today. And he said, but I'm going to take a picture just in case, I hear of somebody. So anyways, they had been there all week, all Thursday through Friday, and hadn't spotted her at all. And, my thoughts are that here's two things. We think that either she just kept running and didn't stop, okay, or somebody actually has her, which is a possibility that they actually could have her. Okay, I'm going to put all my letters up here. I have to do these with Mod Podge. The background has to be with Mod Podge. The letters, I'm going to be really careful with these because I need to know what shamrocks go with which things. So I'm going to be doing it a different way than normal. I'm going to be keeping all of my shamrocks right with each letter because I'm a little worried that I'll have a problem. Now this one is not a big deal. Okay, so we know that this goes with that. Perfect. And then this is easy. The C is easy. Okay, I can actually just put that there and put my C up here. Okay, and then the K is easy also. And then, so she could be with somebody. She could have just kept running too. So if she kept running, then within the next day or so, she's going to be over on the other side on the I-8, which is close to Yuma, heading to Yuma. So there's a whole new area that I need to re-alert people. I've already put out the notice in that area, but I need to tell them again that she's still missing. Look for her because the next set of campers will be coming in on Thursday. That's just how it goes. So anyways, that's my thoughts. That I'm still not giving up hope. I just don't want to. I don't want to give up that she's not out there. But we did not find any signs that she had passed away. We didn't find her harness. We didn't find a struggle. What we did find was we found sand that had not been walked on, sand that did not have any puppy prints on, that type of thing. So we found basically virgin sand because it had rained so much on Monday and taken all the footprints, of everybody away. So we found, as we looked for her, we found nothing. We found absolutely no footprints, no paw prints, nothing. So anyways, that's the scoop that I wanted to let you guys know. That's what's going on. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. Okay, let's get started painting. This is part of my therapy that I have to do these things. And whether people judge me or not, guess what? Darlene doesn't care. Okay, so this is how I keep saying. Let me put myself up in the corner now. Let me do that. Yeah, that's how I keep saying is my crafting is what I really love doing. And if I need to craft to keep my mind from thinking about the bad things in life, then that's just what I got to do. Okay, let's see here. This and then that. Oops, wrong way. Okay, there we go. So, hi Monique, how are you? Thank you, Luann. I appreciate it. Okay, so basically we've done everything at this point that we can. I will still keep letting everybody know that, hey, she's not found yet. Hey, she's not found yet. So still missing. I've received multiple messages with different photos of dogs in the area that are white, that could possibly be her, and they didn't turn out to be her. But you know, people are looking. People have their eyes open. Just waiting. Just waiting to find her. Okay, let me put paper towel up here for all of my paintbrushes. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. My other two dogs, you know, Stubby's doing good because he's old. And he's probably happy that he is not being bothered by Chloe. Sometimes Chloe would bug him, you know, or steal his bone. Marley's really sad. Marley is missing her sister a lot, and we know that we won't go very long without getting her another playmate. Honestly, she will just get depressed. So we know that within the next 2 weeks, that if we don't find Chloe, that she will need to have someone, because dogs get depressed. And you know, she's just a little puppy that needs her friend. So that's what will go on with that. Okay, so that's just black. This is Hauser light green. Okay, so I do need to paint the socks white, and then I'll go back and I'll do the stripes. Now, the shamrocks that are Hauser light green are the little one here, and then these ones are Hauser light green, but guess what? This goes over the top of that. So you can just paint that whole thing and not worry about it. You don't have to be so careful. Hi, Cynthia, how are you? Hi, Sandra. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Billy. I know. So we're doing a St. Patrick's Day gnome, and we're doing the word lucky. Okay, so we're doing two things. Sometimes I just have to create. And I wasn't going to do any St. Patrick's Day until there's like 3 of you guys that are like, please do some. And I'm like, okay, I'll do some. I will. You don't really have to twist my arm. I just didn't know anybody really wanted any until I got the messages. Okay, so holly green is going to be this one. And then we have a dark green for the hat and his outfit. Okay, so holly green. And I have tons of Easter stuff coming up. And we have the monthly kit coming up. Everything is looking really cute. I have 2 more things to finish designing tonight that are my custom designs that nobody's going to have. No one's going to have that part of it. So it's going to be custom for you guys. So I'm really excited about that part of it, that I can offer something that nobody else is going to have. Yeah. Okay, so this color for the beard, I'm using burnt orange because I love to give my leprechauns a reddish, orangish beard, mustache. Now remember, I have to go back and I have to do the nose. Okay, so the nose is not a separate piece. It actually just kind of peeks through there. So we're just going to paint this, and then we'll go back and we'll do like a little half circle for the nose. Okay, so let's get some of our, oh, yeah, doing the same thing. Was it close to a state line? Yes. Oh, I gotta get some warm beige for the hands. Yes, it's close to a state line. It's not that far away from Arizona. We are in California, and it is close. Oh, I'm gonna put some in here. It's close to Arizona. So we're in California, and the desert is in California, but the area that she's running towards, she's kind of running towards the I-8, which gets close to Arizona. So It's possible. We've been looking in the other states. I've been looking at all the vet offices. They've been notified by her microchip company. And gosh, guys, if you lose a dog, I know exactly what to tell you to do now. I had no clue before that there's so many things and so many resources out there. There's a ton. So if you ever need help, just come my direction, because not that I know it all. I don't know it all, but I have learned so much. And I've learned she's on Paw Boost. She is on Home. It's not Home Alone. It's home something. What is it? It's Home something. Where her microchip is. It's not Home Alone. That's a movie, Darlene. Okay, so socks are going to be white, and then the hat band is white, and also the word lucky is white. Okay, so we're gonna do a whole separate sheet of a word that says lucky, but over here, this is our little leprechaun. Okay, and then we're gonna use, so that was just white. We're gonna use evergreen. We are in a Mexican restaurant eating. Oh, nice! Before you catch a flight to Vegas, how fun! I bet it's really, really good. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Okay, this is evergreen, and the hat is evergreen. The outfit, his little outfit is evergreen. There's a lot of colors. There's a lot of colors. This here, oh, this is evergreen too. So it's the bottom of the hat. Okay, so there's a lot of evergreen. Evergreen's just a dark, dark green. And yeah. So the thing about when you're missing a pet like that, it's the emotions. It's really hard. You blame yourself. My husband still has a lot of guilt for even taking her out there, and he needs to let go of that because it was a pure accident. My daughter has a lot of guilt because she's the one that opened the door. I have guilt myself because I went to leadership, and maybe I shouldn't have. We all kind of carry that, and it's just not right to do that. I forgot I got to do his face, so I have to do the face part up here too. Let me grab this. We all just need to understand that accidents happen. It wasn't intentional. My daughter just didn't realize that Chloe would run. My husband, he needs to have a break too, and so do I. So you just look at everything and go, you really just can't beat yourself up over it because it is what it is. And, we hope for a good outcome, but it's not turning out that way. But okay, so this yellow that I'm using for the buckle is deep ochre. All right. So, okay, let's dry this. And then we'll go on to the next one. I don't want to put this over here and not have it be dry though. And let's see if I need to, I'll bring Toby home. Okay, perfect. I will check that one out. What we did find out, I don't know if some of you knew or not, because you'd been asking about the drone. It's a no-fly area out there. So they are not able to fly drones in that area because of the bombing range. Because they could potentially have an issue with the military, the Navy planes that use the bombing range there. So it's a no-fly zone. So we've given up on that. All right, this little guy is going to be so cute. I just love creating gnomes. I don't know why. I hated gnomes forever, and now I just can't get enough of them. They're just so much fun. All right, white needs a second coat. We'll just quickly do a second coat. Hey, Karen Ramako, how are you? How are you doing, girlfriend? Hope you're feeling good today. I know you were doing a little bit better, but we hope you're doing well. Wish you were closer so I could come and help you with stuff. We would be doing all sorts of things if you were closer. Karen is up in Canada. All right, there's that. So second coats on those things, and let's dry it. And then I do need to give him a nose. See how this has kind of like a little circle there? That's where his nose is going to be. Let me dry it. Whoops. I'm knocking my stuff over. Let me dry this. Let me dry this. And then we'll put this to the side, and we'll come back. I think, oh, wait a second. We have to do stripes on his socks. We do have to do that. We'll do the nose and then the stripes on the socks. And, oh, he needs eyeballs too and cheekies. Oh my gosh, guys. I totally forgot. So he would look pretty silly without eyeballs, huh? He needs some eyeballs. He needs some cheekies. We're still going. Yeah, it all takes time. Hi, Heidi. How are you, my dear? How have the earthquakes been? Any more earthquakes? Heidi is up in Alaska, and she has had some earthquakes today. Not fun. Not a fun thing. Okay, let's do stripies on his socks. Hauser light green. I'm used to earthquakes, but, you know, it's never fun, especially when they really rock and roll. Sometimes they can really get moving. Your coughing is less. Rearranging your sitting room. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, let me do stripes. Let me think here. Okay, so the top one here is green, and then this is green. So we have green, white, green. I think I did that right. Sometimes I tell ya, sometimes I just don't know about myself because I could mess it up pretty bad. But you know what? We would just laugh because what can you do? What can you do when you mess it up? Not much, right? You just keep going. Okay, there's the green stripes. All right, just a small aftershocks that you can't feel. Oh, nice. I hope, gosh, yeah, I hope that everything is okay for you guys. That is not fun. Definitely kind of, we've had some bad ones here. We had a really bad one. Here's a funny one. Okay, so my kids were little, and we had one that rocked and rolled our house, and it didn't stop. It went on for, I swear, it went on for 2 minutes. And my kids were little, and I was like, everybody to the hallway. And so they ran into the hallway. In the hallway, there was 2 doors for bedrooms. Okay, I'm just going to take the end of this and paint the nose. There were 2 doors for bedrooms, and there was a door to a bathroom, and there was a door for a linen closet. And so we opened up all of those doors, and each of us stood into a door frame. I don't know if it was going to do any good, but those type of areas are part of the strongest part of the house. And so the earthquake had stopped, and then another one started up again. My stepdaughter was visiting for the summer, and she was standing in the linen closet area. My older son was down on the ground. Poor thing, was down on the ground below her. Okay, oh, we got to do the cheeks first, and then we'll do the eyeballs. And she peed on his head. Yeah, she peed on his head. She was so freaked out about it. Okay, let's do cheekies. Let's find a pink to do cheekies. She was so freaked out that she just peed on his head. So let's use peony. Let's just use this color. Maybe not. Maybe that's too bright. How's about, oh, what's a better color? I don't really have that many colors in here. You know what? I'm going to do that, and we'll just get most of it off. Because it's cold, you're feeling more. You have 3 oh, wow, over 4.4. That's pretty big. That's big enough for me, I tell ya. I haven't been in too many big earthquakes. When I lived in Japan, the island moved all the time. So in Japan, it's different. It was really different there. Let me get paper towel. Need a paper towel. Okay, so I have this little dauber thing I use for cheeky cheekies, and it is just called a dauber. And I get it. It has a little spongy thing on the end. I get these at Michael's. They come in a pack, and you're going to use it to do the round cheeks. So you're going to take a little bit of your paint and put it onto the dauber, and then you're going to pounce on your piece of paper towel, and I kind of twist at the same time, and then you're going to do his cheeks. Okay, you're trying to get off as much as you can. Yeah, Japan was an interesting place because that island moved a lot. I also was there when they had a tsunami. And the winds were so strong that, okay, so I'm hoping I'm doing this in the right place. I'm just doing it besides his eyes. The wind was so strong that the dirt blew through my window. So I lived there. What happened was I lived there when my daughter was tiny. I lived there in 1980. 5, and as soon as I got there, and I'm doing the eyeballs with black. I'm just taking the end of my paintbrush. Well, as soon as I got to Japan, we got into housing out in the community, so we lived in a Japanese house. And as soon as we got kind of established there, they shipped my husband to the Philippines. So basically, here you go. Come on over to Japan, and then we're going to ship your husband somewhere else. So it wasn't a good situation. We were there by ourselves. We went through those things by ourselves. It was not fun. And the problem was with being over there, I'm going to just make it a little bit smaller for you guys, was that when he came back from the Philippines, he was a different person, guys. It's sad to say, but it changed his personality. And I'm not even going to say what the things that they did over there, but if anybody has been to the Philippines with the military, they know the things that go on. And he came back a totally different person. It was really sad. So anyways, there was really weird weather over there. I didn't even know. Did you know, guys, that it snows in Japan? Who knew that? Who knew it snowed in Japan? I didn't. When we got to choose, we got to put on a list. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to move to? We're like, oh, Japan would be really cool. I had no clue that it snowed there, guys. I had no clue until I had to change my tires to snow tires. I had no idea. Okay, we're going to set him to the side, or maybe we should assemble him first. Let's assemble him, and then we'll go to the word. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Hi, Lori Walsh. So anyways, I lived in Japan with an infant daughter, and my husband, they shipped him to the Philippines for like 6 months, and then he came back, and we ended up getting divorced. There were some issues that were not okay. So yeah, it really changed him. I don't know what happened over there, but it certainly changed him. And I ended up coming back. But I remember the weather was wicked at times over there. Oh my gosh. One day we got like 3 feet of snow overnight. So we're out there on the street, all the Japanese people. Me and my next door neighbor were the only Americans on the street. We're out there with snow shovels trying to shovel so we could get out. Yep. Okay, I'm just going to ink all my edges, and then we'll glue this together, and then we're going to do the word lucky. Okay, so just putting some ink on everything. If you want to use white on any of this, you can. I use my brown ink here, which is what is this? Memento Lux, and it is espresso truffle. So, hey Tracy, how are you, my friend? Making some leprechaun, and then we're going to do the word lucky. So I'm going to glue this together first so that it can be drying. And like I said, I actually enlarged this little guy, and I made this a lot too big on the base, but yours will be perfect. I promise. I'll go back and I'll revise that. I was just like, I just got to get this done because, we just walked in basically about, I don't know, maybe over an hour before I was supposed to start this, and I was kind of struggling with what do I do, and then I look at my list, because I make a list when you guys tell me, hey, I want this, because people they send me a message and go, hey, can you make this, can you make that? And I had St. Patrick's Day on there. I'm like, oh, I know exactly what I want to make, because I had seen this cute little cutie pie file. And so I'm like, I can cut that out. And then I have the word lucky too. So we'll do that. Okay, I'm not sure if any of this shows, but I know on the stripies, on the socks that they show. Okay, and then here we go. And yeah, all right. So this week, guess what's this week? We're coming up on the new monthly kit. I'm so excited because I have the cutest stuff. And you will be able to use, okay, let's assemble it top to bottom. You'll be able to use the little basket and the little water globe, all of those things, which I said that we would be using each month with different things. So I will be designing the files on one of those, and then another part of it. So I have some stuff that is going to be exclusive that nobody else is going to have, that I decided, you know what, I have to do on our monthly kits. At least 50% of it is going to be exclusive to you guys, that no one else is going to have that because I'm going to design it. So that'll be good. That'll be a good thing. Okay, let's just put them together. Make sure everything is the color. Remember, sometimes Darlene doesn't do the right colors on things, so we have to put him together, make sure he looks okay. And if we have to change something, we can change it before we start gluing, because it's never fun to start gluing and go, oh no, what'd I do? Because, you know, we can mess up easily. We can easily mess things up. Okay, and then where's the other base? It's right here. Have you done the coaster set yet? I've done a coaster set. I've done a couple of coaster sets, but I haven't done any recently. So what other coaster sets would you guys like? Because you just need to tell me, and I would be very happy to oblige. So I did the Halloween ones way back when. Do you want me to figure out a Valentine's or Easter? What type of coasters do you want? Let me know so that I can work on that. I'm always happy to do whatever you guys want. I am at your service. Okay, let me go ahead and let's glue the feet on. I usually start at the top, but some of this glue is blurping out, and I don't want it to go all over the place. So let's do this first. First things first, and then we'll start at the top. So thanks for sprinkling, Laura. I appreciate it. You guys, if you are not a designer, I would love if you would share the video. Let's get it out there and find more people that love to craft. We love to expand our family. Okay, so I always like adding more people to our group. But here's the thing, if you're not nice, you're out of here. I don't put up with meanness, ever. I don't put up with calling people names. Nada. Never. Never, ever. You guys know me too well. You know that is not my style, that I love people. And I have, oops, I got glue all over the place. I have a lot of respect for them. So if I don't agree with what they're doing, that doesn't mean I'm going to slam them. That doesn't mean that I'm going to say, hey, you're this or you're that. I won't do that. I promise. That is just not me. So, yeah, I just can't. I can't. And politics are off subject. Religion, we pray all the time. But if you don't pray, that's okay. We love you. You don't have to pray to be on here. I have plenty of people on here that don't pray, but they send good thoughts, or they send light, or whatever they do. And that's because we respect each other. The respect is there. And decisions that people make, they're their own. That, I really don't care. If you want to do whatever you want to do, as long as you are not harming me or my friends, then hey guys, just do it. Just do it. All right, look at this. He's a naked little leprechaun. He is a naked little boy. That's so funny. All right, Lucky. Now I will always be the person that is the kind person. And I might make people mad sometimes, because it is very hard to ever get me riled up about stuff, because I just like, whatever. All right, there's this little outfit, and here's his face. And remember his beard. So remember I did the little nose. I just used my stylus and I did the nose. Okay, so he's got his little nose that's going to peek through where the mustachio is. Mustachio. There you go. And then we're going to set him to the side and let him dry while we're doing the word lucky. All right. Yeah. What have you guys been doing today? Anybody do anything fun? I told you my day. How was your day? I told you my entire day. And now I'm here with you guys. How was your day? Did you guys have a good day? If you want to add some sparkles to this, you absolutely can. You know, it would be really cute to add your shimmer olive would be cute. And if you have the shimmer, is it shimmer? Is it spruce? What is it? It's one of the ones, the older ones. There's another shimmer one. Anyways, if you have those would be super cute. Okay, he's done so far. We'll set him to the side and then we will glue him into the base. Like I said, the slot is a little bit big, so we're just going to use our hot glue also to kind of glue it together. All right, let me just move him up and let's bring in the next project and we'll come back to him. Okay, so we're going to do the word lucky. And we are going to do 2 coats of the, oh goodness, of Mod Podge. Not Mod Podge, Mod Podge. 2 coats of Mod Podge. Hey Betty, how are you? Hi Debbie. Thank you. Oh Heidi, you're painting. Nice. What are you getting stuff ready for a craft show? Do you have craft shows up there? I mean, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Why wouldn't you have a craft show? Or getting samples painted. I'm getting my samples painted for our monthly kit. That's always fun. I'm always excited to do that. Okay, I'm going to put 2 coats of Mod Podge on the letters that I'm going to be putting the paper. Okay, so I'm going to be ironing the paper on. I'm going to heat my iron up in just a second. It's a little travel iron. So we're going to put paper on here. And you know what? I'm just going to go all the way to the top because we'll probably just cover that whole thing with paper if it fits. I made small sheets of paper, so I didn't make great big sheets of paper. So we'll see if it fits all the way to the top. But I like to put 2 coats. So the other choice is to paint this first and then put a coat of Mod Podge. But why do that? The Mod Podge is a lot cheaper than paint. So I just do 2 coats of, 2 light coats of Mod Podge. And then we'll iron on our paper. Oops, I got a little bit too much there. Okay, so that's my first coat. Now the letters are really basic. Okay, and then we'll do different colors with our little shamrocks so that we have different colored shamrocks. I hear my Marley. Marmar, where are you? I hear a jingle jingle of her collar. That's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna set that there. You went to your friend's house and you made cards. Oh, how fun! That's fun. I love that. I just love being able to be crafty. I don't know what I would do if there wasn't such thing as crafting. Okay, black. The hat is going to be black. And that's it. So just the hat. Let me see if I have any. Oh, I do have some black paint in it. Let's see if we have enough to do the hat. We do. Okay, so there's the hat. All right, so we'll just start. I just stuck my arm right onto the Mod Podge. Oh my goodness. Okay, the hat band. The hat band is going to be, this one is going to be my medium green. So my medium green is a holly green. So that's going to be the hat band. Okay, and then the buckle is going to be the same as the other one. We're going to use, it's deep ochre. Okay, and then that shamrock is going to be my light Hauser green, which is my light color. So let's just go from one to the other. Okay, then I have my letters. My letters are all going to be white. My L, my C, my K, my Y are white. The little horseshoe is gold. Okay, so let's do all of our letters white. I might need some more white. Oh, there's some right there. Okay, still working on dinosaurs. Oh, how fun. Oh, you don't like the way they got painted. Oh, darn. And Heidi says, sometimes samples, sometimes just to keep busy. You know what? I agree. I have stuff that I was supposed to have in a little online event I was in, and life happened. So I need to finish that up. I have Valentine's stuff because I'm going to finish it up and I'm going to put it on sale because I need to get it sold for you guys or to someone. But I do have another online event starting up, so maybe I'll have the opportunity to do it there. Maybe. Okay, this is white. Usually we have to do 2 coats of white. So let's get our L. Oh, there's a C. Sorry. Have to do the C. The C is hiding up there. The C is hiding. All right. There we go. All right. So we got all our letters except for the shamrock, which is a U. I'm sorry. No. The shamrock is not a U. But it is. The shamrock has a U on it. Okay, let me just say that. It has a U on it. So you're taking classes online. Oh, yes. Yeah, definitely come back and watch the replay. Absolutely, girlfriend. That is what it's there for. I am so happy that we're able to have a replay. And also, if you ever miss it and you can't find the replay, go to my YouTube channel because that has everything on it and it's so easy to find. Okay, I brought another palette dish out. I might need one, might not. Gold is not that. Gold is this. So I do need it. I need help. Sue, where are you? I need you. All right, so I'm going to do my little horseshoe. It's my horseshoe that is upside down to catch all the luck. So yeah, that's how horseshoes are, upside down like that to catch all of the luck. There we go. All right, and then I need to paint this. So this is going to be Lighthouser green. And then we're going to put polka dots on it. And then we need to paint all of our little shamrocks, and we need to do a second coat of paint of the Mod Podge on the letters. Oh my goodness, guys, I tell you. Okay, so Lighthouser green for this little shamrock, big shamrock. For the big shamrock, that is our U, basically. So this is going to go on top of it. We're going to do little polka dots on this. This is the only letter that is not going to have a background of my scrapbook paper type stuff. So my digital paper, I didn't get scrapbook paper. I printed it out. Okay, so all right, now let's do some of our little shamrocks that are just here and there. Let's just this one's going to be Lighthouser green. This one's Lighthouser green. This one up here, this large one's Lighthouser green. And then on the Y, the big one's Lighthouser green, and the medium one right here. Okay, so we have that color. Let's go to our next color. Let's go to our medium green. Where are you? There we are. Okay, so our medium green is holly green. Let's just put some over here so that we can kind of dip into that. I know, isn't this fun? This is so much fun. I love it. Okay, so this is our holly green. So we're going to do a couple of our shamrocks. Holly green. Let's see. Sorry, I'm having a hard time with my words today. So that one's gold. These are holly green. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we do have gold. Oh, that's right. We have gold shamrocks. We do. So here's my gold. Let's get a little bit more. This is not a very good brush. That's a gold shamrock. Okay, and then what else? We have two down here. Okay, so this one and this one, those two are gold. Okay, and then, so this is holly green. Sorry, I'm kind of going back and forth. Holly green, holly green, holly green, and then we're going to do our second coat on here and our second coat on the white. And then this part we can start gluing together. Okay, so second coat of Mod Podge, second coat of white. Okay, so Mod Podge over here, and yeah, it looks like paint, but it's not. So just do a light coat. You don't need a heavy coat. You just need a really light coat. This is the coat that's going to grab the paper. Okay, so I just do two coats. Some people don't. That's okay. If you only do one and it works for you, go right ahead. I just always like to have two coats just because I like to the first coat seals the wood. The second coat is what grabs the paper. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. So just do two coats. It's not going to hurt. And then we'll do a second coat on the white, and then we're ready to start putting the paper on these, and then we'll ink edges and glue things together. All right, so there's that. Okay, let's dry this. Nope, let's not dry this. Let's put white on this. You guys, I need a little bit more white in here. Sometimes I just don't know. Sometimes I just can't get it together. That's okay. Okay, there's some white. This one's almost gone. Almost. I have some more big ones. Okay, so white is just one of those colors you always have to put a second coat because it's very transparent. I just plan on it. Just plan on always putting a second coat of your white just to make it look more solid. And there's our K. Okay, there's our K. There's our Y, and then we'll dry. Okay, and then we can do our scrapbook paper on these backgrounds here, and we'll have to do our polka dots too. So maybe we should do that so they can dry. Okay. Dry, dry, dry. Everything. Every little thing. So this week I'll have a combination of painting and chocateur. I kind of just go back and forth on things. I love both. I love being able to create projects with my chocateur. I love being able to create projects that are just wood. That's my true love, guys, you know, wood. It always has been. Right from day one, I think as I crawled out of my mom's belly, I was like, give me a paintbrush. Put a paintbrush in my hand. I always say I was born with a paintbrush in my hand. It's funny because my birth mother is very creative. Very, very creative. My mama could sew. Okay, so my mom that adopted me, she could sew. But my birth mother was creative as far as she did a lot of ceramics. So she did a lot of different things. Okay, let's get these off here, and then we're gonna dry them just a little bit more. They're pretty sticky, guys. They're not quite dry enough for me. We're gonna do our polka dots on this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use some of our that one, the holly green. We're gonna use holly green. You guys. So we're doing the word lucky. We're doing St. Patrick's Day stuff. We did assemble our cute little Gnome over here already. If you missed him, go back and watch the replay. The replays are always there. Okay, they don't go away. But I also have everything over on my YouTube channel. So if you ever miss it and you don't want to have to scroll through all the Facebook stuff or Facebook is acting up, you can go to my YouTube channel. So that's always there. What I do is as soon as I am done here, I upload this same video to YouTube. It's not playing at the same exact time. I upload it afterwards so that I always have a copy there because guys, you know that sometimes their Facebook page has gone away, and wouldn't it be sad to lose all of your hard work? So if you have a business, consider doing a YouTube channel as a backup if you do videos, okay? Because I tell you what, it's so sad to see people that lose it and go, I should have done this. I'm going to tell you now, it's not difficult. I don't know what I pay. It might be $20 a month to get premium YouTube. $20 is well worth it when you have a business. Okay, this bottom part, I don't need to do anything. Okay, I think we're done with polka dots. So it's kind of like a life insurance policy for your business in a way, because you have a backup of all of your videos. And if you're used to doing a video every single day and you have all those videos out there, we're almost at year 5, guys. Can you believe it? A few more days, next week on February 1st, it will have been 5 years that I did my very first Facebook Live, and I kept going. I didn't stop. I haven't missed a day. So we're almost at our 5-year point. So we're going to have some really fun things coming up for the month of February to celebrate my craziness. My craziness. Okay, let's turn on the iron really quick. I should have had that on. Okay, I have a little travel iron. Okay, we're going to move this stuff out of the way. And I just stuck my finger on that. Let's try that just a touch more. I just stuck my finger on it. One of them flattened down. Okay, let's try those just a little bit more. And then we'll take all that off of there to make it easy for us. Yeah. Okay, so we'll take that off and just set it up here out of the way so we can move this whole board. Okay, so I know that paint is just going back and forth. Okay, so here's all of our stuff for our L. This paint is like not cooperating. And then we'll have our U. We want to, uh-oh, something jumped. Something just jumped off. Okay, I'll have to find that because it's one of my little shamrocks. Okay, here's this. This is our LU. Okay, here's our C. Oh, yeah, one of my shamrocks jumped and I'm not seeing it yet. I might have to cut another one. Not right now, but yeah, okay, there's the K. Okay, and here's the Y. My tiniest little shamrock jumped off my board, and I'm going to look on the floor really quick, and if I don't see it right away, then we will just move on. Okay, so there's that. Oh, guys, I lucked out. Ah, look how small it is. That's how small it is. It's teeny tiny, and I found it. There we go. Okay. You love my craziness. You know what? And I am really crazy. But hey, you know what? Somebody has to be, right? Somebody has to be the crazy one. Okay, I have my paper and it's in my drawer. Remember I told you to remind me where it was at? That's where it's at. Okay, we have this. This is our Lucky, but on the back, this is scored. We can do this right now. These guys go right onto here, and this is how you're going to make it stand out. So let's glue this on right this second. See how that's scored like that? You flip it over, and those are going to be glued right there. So let's glue them on right this second so that they can be drying while we are doing our paper on the little squares that go behind our letter. Okay, so here we go. These go right in here. And then once that is dry, these little things that look like a quarter of a circle, they're gonna fit right in there. Okay, so for right now, we're just gluing this and we're going to move this over out of the way. Okay, right up there at the top, out of the way. Okay, so now let's bring our paper in. I have my paper that I had in my drawer, and see, it's going to be LU, here's my U, okay, CKY. So here's my 4 sheets, and we can figure out what order do we want to go in, okay? So maybe this one that is all these little shamrocks, maybe that one should be on this one. Maybe that should be on there. It doesn't have to go all the way to the top on the hat. And then how about if we do the one that has all these little, no, we should do this one next. We should do stripes next. And then we should do this. And then, no, this and this. How about that? What do you think of that order? This, the shamrock, the stripes, the plaid, and then this. Do you guys like that? Can you see it? Let me scoot it up. So that would be the order. I'm kind of liking that. Okay, so I need scissors to cut this. I have my sander. My sander's kind of trash, but it'll work. Okay, so let's do this. Let's cut this to size. And it doesn't have to be exact. We're just going to cut it to a nice size so we can iron that on. I'm going to set that to the side. Okay, so that's going to be on there. And then this is for this one, for the C. This is paper that I printed out, guys. So I'll give you guys the link. This is just paper from Etsy. I purchased the digital file and I used regular paper. This is just copy paper. I printed it out. You can find paper at your Hobby Lobby, at your Michael's. Some people are really lucky and they still have scrapbooking stores around. We don't, that I know of. I used to go to them all the time. Maybe because I stopped going, they're out of business. I'm not sure. Okay, I think it looks good. I think it will look good like that. Okay, and our letters are all white, remember? So I think they will look good on there. Okay, and then this, and we will ink our edges. Okay, so there's my white. We're going to iron these on. Remember, it only takes a few seconds. It doesn't take very long to iron it, and then we will use our sander to sand off the excess, and we can start gluing together. Okay, so I have this. This is like a little rubber mat that comes with the, comes with what? Comes with the iron. There we go. Okay, so this is my K. If you were worried that you might forget what letter that is, you can write on the back. You could write, this is the K. All right, so you could write on that. I'm just going to go like this and going to iron that on. So you want to cover it. Don't put your iron on there and have it so that it's you're ironing onto the paper. Okay, you want to iron onto this cover thing like a Teflon sheet, or have a piece of parchment paper and just go in a circle, kind of iron, and make sure you get all those edges. Okay, doesn't take long. You can't print, you go to Joann. Yes, exactly. There you go. So Joann's is a great source. They have a lot still, don't they? I forgot about Joann's. So Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby. Okay, so it's bigger than the edge, or bigger, I'm sorry, bigger than the piece of wood. So you're going to trim that down, but let's just get all of these ironed on first, because that's the way to do it. So just hold it there for a second, put your piece of your Teflon paper on there, and then iron at the top, and then move your fingers and iron at the bottom. All right, just like that. And it just, honestly, it just takes 2 or 3 seconds for it to adhere onto there. Okay, just like that. We're going to set it to the side. Here comes the Y. Why? Because I love you. All right. And then we're going to do the top, and then we're going to be gluing this all together. It's going to be so darn cute, guys. I'm really excited about it. I love making stuff like this. It is a blast. It is. All right. Okay. Looks good. Light, dark, like that. Yeah, I kind of like to vary it like that. I try to intentionally do it so that there's a pattern. Okay, this doesn't have to go up on the hat. There's going to be a piece of wood that goes all the way on the hat. You're just going to get as close as you can and make sure it's kind of even at the bottom so that it's not like diagonal or anything like that. Put this on top and hold that in place, okay? And then take your iron and iron up there and iron down there and go in a circle. All right. Guys, hey, I just want to tell you that, to remind you that I did get all of the orders out, and anybody that commented after I went, after I did the last batch of invoicing for the sale, I'm going to go in tomorrow, and what I'll do is I will go ahead and I'll send out invoices for that, and then I'm going to close it down. So if you still wanted some of those transfers that I had, go ahead and make comments on them. There are some left still. It's hard. I can't say, oh, I have this left and I have that left. I can't do that because it's just too difficult for me to do that. Okay, so what I can do is I can send you an invoice if that's available. So if you guys are still wanting that, in my VIP group, I have my sale that's been going on, and I just left it open. I left everything on sale still. So you are able to go in and you're able to do that. And I'll be looking at them tomorrow, probably tomorrow night, and sending out the last batch of invoices from that sale. We'll close it down, and then I'll start working on my size C sale because I have a lot for that. I have a lot for my size C. Okay, let's get all of this and all of that. All right, I'm gonna kind of just pull that. I'm gonna use a sander. Don't worry. I'm gonna use a sander to get it all nice on the edges. You can use a teeny tiny scissors to get this if you want to. I'm just trimming it as close as I can, and yeah, I cut backwards. All right. So if you're new here, Darlene cuts backwards, and that is just the way that life is. It's just that way. Okay, let's use the sander to finish off all the edges. And then we can ink everything. Your Walmart has they have scrapbook paper at your Walmart? Seriously, we have none. We do not have scrapbook paper at our Walmart at all. You're so lucky. You know, every Walmart is a little different, I guess. Okay, so my Walmart has a very small craft area in it. So my Walmart is the Santee, California Walmart, and it's a small craft area. The one that is in El Cajon, Los Coches, it's bigger. And then one of the big ones, we have one in El Cajon at Parkway Plaza, but Parkway Plaza Walmart is going to be getting shut down. So I didn't know that. I found that out recently, that Walmart's going to close a few of their shops, a few of their stores, and that happens to be one of them, which is a little sad for the people that are there and for the workers too. I'm always sad when stores get shut down. All right, let's go ahead and let's get this sanded down. You can use a little nail file. If you can't get in the corners of this and get it really nice, just grab a nail file like you use on your fingernails, and that will work just fine. These little sanders are great. They're by Gator, and you can replace these. This peels off. Okay, so this one needs replaced. It's really bad, but this little piece peels off, and you put another one on. I'm just going downward to get all of this, and then I will ink, and we'll start gluing together. This kit is available already. It is over in the Shopify website. We haven't been putting things on Etsy. We've talked about that before. The Etsy charges us up to 30%, and we just choose not to put our craft stuff on there. We want to put it on Shopify because that way I can keep the pricing really low for you. And, you know, I know a lot of people do sales or they'll do free shipping. We can't do free shipping because shipping is never free, for one. But we just keep our prices low for you all the time. So that's just what we always like to do. We'd rather keep our prices low all the time than offer free shipping because that eats into your profit. Okay, so let's go ahead and ink everything. We're going to ink everything. Take the ink pad and just ink it if you want to. If you don't like this technique, you do not have to do it. Totally up to you. Sometimes it jumps out of my hand. Okay, and good thing is that these polka dots are dry by now. What time is it? Gosh, it's been over an hour. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. Hi, Doris, my sister. How are you? Please continue to pray for my sister, that her brain will heal from its injury. So those that missed out on my thing yesterday, so they thought that my sister had a concussion, and then when she went into her doctor's appointment, they diagnosed her with a traumatic brain injury, which is really bad. So we want to pray that everything will get back to normal with her brain. The healing will continue. I mean, she basically, you know, she's not married. She's a single mom. She's supporting herself. Come on. She needs to heal. She needs to be able to get back to her normal self. So I'll pray for that. And anyone else that needs prayers. I know Karen Ross needs prayers tomorrow for her court hearing that she has to go to. Anyone else needs some prayers, just pop it in there. We're always happy to pray for you guys. Okay, here's the L. So if you remember, my sister fell. She slipped in her kitchen. I think it was her kitchen. She slipped and hit her head on the wood, on the wood framing. And that's all it took. So yeah, things can happen, guys. Things can happen to any of us. All right. I can't remember which is taller. I think the K is taller. Yeah, the K is taller. Yeah, that's the way it was, like that. And this is the end one. Okay. All right. And then the C. And we'll kind of just put it together and look at it and go, do we need to change anything? I'll pop all of those little shamrocks in last. So we'll kind of figure all of that out. Here's my K. Be really careful with this because you could break that little piece off, and we definitely don't want to break anything on our project. And look at that. Okay. Yeah, I just licked my finger to fix that. Isn't this so cute? Yes. Prayers for everyone that needs them. Keeping you company while you're cutting up chicken and making chicken cheese crisps. Oh, yum. That sounds really yummy. I love that. Hi, Haley. How are you? Thanks for joining us. We're making a cute little word thing that says lucky. Okay, I'm not going to ink any of these. I do want to ink the hat band, though. I think it needs it. But that's it. So all of these other things are just going to be there. Let's start gluing things together. We'll figure it all out as we go. Okay, so remember we have this and we glued these on first. These go on the back. We're going to flip it over and it looks like let me just touch up this little shamrock. There we go. Okay, so first things first we're going to do is we will glue these pieces on, okay, and then we'll glue the next step. So that will be our first thing, is we're going to put all of these up like this, and they all just fit together just like that. Look how cute this is. Oh my goodness, it is adorable. Okay, so those are going to be like that, and then we'll put everything else on it. This is going to be really fun. Okay, and the reason this doesn't go to the top is because this cute little hat's right up there. So I'm going to grab my glue and we'll start gluing. So if you're hopping on late, I know you probably saw my post, but we did not find Chloe, and we're not giving up hope. There's a possibility somebody has her. I'm going to keep checking all of the animal shelters. Sometimes people don't turn animals in for a few days. Sometimes their life just gets so busy that they just don't make it over there. And then they're like, oh, I really should go do this. And then they finally do it. And then the owner finds their animal. So I'm not giving up hope. So you guys don't give up hope either. Just keep praying. And we'll just pray that little Marley will be okay until then. So I do already have a little tracking thing for Marley. We've been testing it out in the neighborhood because I am not taking a chance with her. So she has a little tracker and I can look it up on my phone. I text my husband and I said, oh, I can see that you're at Gary's house. And then he started walking home. I'm like, I can see that you're walking home. Okay, I'm going to stand this up to make sure all these get to the bottom and everything is flush right here. Okay, so we get all that lined up, and then let's start just doing our thing. I think it's so cute. I know. I love stuff like this. It is so much fun. I just love creating. That's my problem, is that I love to create stuff. So I'm always making something, and I can't keep it all. That's another reason to do craft shows, is because I can't keep everything that I like to make, because I love to just keep making stuff. Okay, I'm looking at my cheat sheet really quick here. Okay, this little one's going to go up in the corner right like that, and then we have this little hat. I think that one goes there. I hope it did. We'll be pulling it off if it doesn't. Okay, that goes right there, and then we're going to glue the letter L on, and then we're going to put all of our little shamrocks in there. Okay, I want that to go right up to there, just like that, guys. Okay, now all of these go in here. Not that one. That one goes somewhere else. Where does that one go? Where does that one go? Oh, it goes right here. Okay, so that goes there. That one goes there. This goes here and here, and then at the bottom. Okay, perfect. So here's what I got to do. I just need to put a little bit of glue in each of these little spots, right like that. Okay, and then just put them in. Yeah, so those will all fit right in there, just like that. Oh my goodness. I love this. I think it's so cute. So like I said, I got the paper. I did purchase it off of Etsy. I think it was $3 for this set, which isn't terrible because you can print it again and again. So every year you can bring it up and you can print it, or you can use it for other projects, or you could share with somebody maybe. Or you can go to your scrapbook store or to Joann's, Michael's, wherever, and pick out some scrapbook paper. So totally up to you guys. You just need 4 different ones. Okay, so what I did was I just printed out a small little piece, so I didn't end up using a ton of ink. I actually had to put more ink in because I printed posters this morning of Chloe before we left. And so my ink, 3 of my ink things were low. My yellow, my pink, and my black. I had to print new ones. Okay, so there's that. And then this goes with this. Okay, so this one goes here, just like that. And then my K. Okay. 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 And then there's 2 little... Now here's the thing. I don't remember which one goes with which. So let's do our Y first, and then we'll know what's left over. Okay, so there's going to be 2 little shamrocks that go with the K, but I need to make sure I have all the correct shamrocks that fit in this Y. All right, so I'm going to do that first because I don't want to have an oopsie. I do know that this larger one goes right up here. I know that for sure. And then what I do know is one of those goes there. Let's just figure this out, guys. Let's figure it out. That goes there. Okay, this is next. And then that can't be right because those 2 are gold. I'm gonna have to paint another one. I'm gonna have to paint it a different color because this bottom one can't be gold also. Okay, so I have that one gold and that's gold. So we need to paint, see, that is exactly why I do this, because I painted something the wrong color, but that's okay. So what I'll do is that teeny tiny little shamrock, I'm going to put it onto a piece of tape and I'm going to paint it a different color. The hubby tracker, yes. Luann, exactly. I'm like, I know you're up at Gary's having a beer. I should just clip one on him. That would be so funny. Okay, so let's do this one dark green. So, yep, that's the reason why. And then let's just hit it with the heat gun really quick to dry that. Yeah, that's kind of funny, the hubby tracker. It's true. I'll tell him that too. I'll tell him that he needs to have a hubby tracker on him. Once upon a time, I did have tracking on all of our phones, mine and my son's and my husband, just because, you know, I haven't done that in a long time. Okay, that's just gonna, there we go. Okay, so there is our cute little lucky word. Make sure if you need to move anything. And then on the back of that, you're gonna glue, let me close this, because that starts to get all icky. You are going to put these little pieces. So these are going to help it stand. These are like a little piece of a pie. So they're like a quarter of a pie. And they're going to go on the back. But we're also going to use our hot glue. Okay, so I have the hot glue gun plugged in. What kind of dog tracker did I end up getting? Let me look and see. I think it's called Trax. And it worked really well. So it actually was inexpensive. I wish that I had it for Chloe, but I can't change that. It's called Tractive GPS. Tractive GPS. Okay, so I can tell that Chloe's in my living room. So can you see that, guys? So Chloe's in my living room. There's my street. I live on Bosque Drive. Oh, it says, congratulations, Marley, you hit your first goal. I put goals in there for exercise for her. That's hilarious. Okay, so anyways, oh, there's another, she gets a 500-minute medal for running around for 500 minutes. So I can go to here and it'll show me the walks. It'll show me, oh, maybe that one records the walks. Here's history. Okay, so here's history. And it shows me this was his walk up and back. Isn't that funny? It shows the walk, but that shows me he went up to the neighbors and then he came back down. Yeah, so it's called Tractive. Tractive GPS, like TRACTIV GPS. It was $60. I wish that I had one for Chloe. You have Life 360 on your phone for your, yes. So you know where that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, let me flip this over and we're going to do this part. So this just goes in here. These just slide in here, but I'm going to use my hot glue also. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to put regular glue and then in the very center I'm going to put some hot glue. And then we're also going to do our little Gnome that we're working on. We're going to do his stand because like I said, I kind of messed it up. Okay, glue gun, come here. I have it down on the floor. Okay, here's my hot glue. I'm just going to put a little bit of it in there, and then I'm going to put these guys in here. That hot glue is going to grab that right away, and it's going to dry immediately on there. It's going to hold that so that it stays right now and doesn't move around on me. I have a little bit of a mess there with the glue. I'm going to grab a Q-tip and I'm going to clean that up. So these little Q-tips are great for that. Okay, so you can take that and put it onto your paper towel and just keep wiping some of that glue that oozed out of there. So you don't have a big old mess. This is just for me. I don't really care, but you know, it just makes it look nicer. Okay, so there's that. All right, now this just stands up, so that helps it stand up, and it kind of leans backwards. Can you see how it kind of leans backwards? That's what you want. You want it to lean backwards so it doesn't tip over, so it's not tippy. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to set it to the side for just a moment while we do our little Gnome. And I really don't want things moving on the front of that, so it probably needs to sit anyways. I'm not going to have it standing up for very long. Okay, our gnome is completely dry, and now what we're going to do is we're going to put this in here, but remember I told you it's a little bit, the slot's a little bit too big, because guess what? I enlarged the gnome. I wanted to make it a little bit bigger for you guys, and I forgot to size down on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my glue right here and glue this in there, and then I'm going to use hot glue on the back. Okay, so this is going to glue this down inside here, and then on the back side, I'm going to use my hot glue to secure it. Okay, so this just goes down into here, into the slot, and then on the back side, I'm going to take my hot glue, and I'm going to run a bead, like right along here, so that it stays. Okay, because it's a little bit too, the slot's a little bit too big, and look at, it's getting a little bit messy right there. So I'll fix it for you guys so that yours is the correct size. I just didn't want to recut that. I should have. I will make sure that yours is the correct size. Okay, so I'm going to stand him up, and I'm going to run some hot glue right along here, and then I'm going to run a second bead of glue. See how I'm doing it? I'm just putting it along the bottom. I'll show you in a moment. And then I'm going to hold that there until it cools just for a moment. And he's going to stand straight up like that for me. So that's going to help support it. You know, things with crafting can always go wrong, but for the most part, there's always a fix. Okay, so that's my fix, is to be able to hold him right there for just a moment. And if you don't have time to hold him, just take something else. You can lean something else up against him. But he's going to be fine. He's going to work. I'm like, what can I put up there? I'm not sure. I'm thinking, what can I put up there to hold it for just a moment? Let me just lean it against this for a second while we bring in our other thing again. Okay, so he's going to stay right there. And let me just clean up my mess and take my Clorox wipe. I love Clorox wipes. I keep them handy because I am messy. Is anybody else messy and needs to have something? You can use a wet paper towel, but my Clorox wipes save me all the time from my messiness. Okay, let me put you up to myself because we need to finish this up. We need to finish. All right, let me bring back Lucky. Here's our Lucky. Here's our word that we did. So there's that. Let me go in a little bit closer. There's our little word. And then my little, he's dried now. So it just took a second for that hot glue to not be all melty still, if you know what I mean. But there he goes. There we are. So we have our two little things that we made, our little Gnome, and we have the word Lucky. So if you want these, they are over in my Shopify website. I can drop the links right here for you guys. You're messy too. Yes, always. I don't even know what's wrong with me. Is it just a gene that we carry, that messy gene? Because I tell you, I am just always, I don't know. I am forever making a mess. Okay, let me put the link for the little gnome. Okay, so let me do that. And then I'll put the link for the word lucky. And I'll also take pictures so that you guys, oops, what's going on here? So that you have that. Okay, so here's, and unplug my glue gun. Thank you. I'm going to do that right now. So, oops, did it go? Oh, I don't know if it did. Hang on. Copy. Come on, you can do it. Copy. Okay, and then let me go ahead and paste. There we go. Okay, so there's that. Okay, I'm unplugging my glue gun. Thank you. And my iron. Both of those things need to be oops, that is not my iron. Sorry, guys. That's the iron. Okay, at least I didn't unplug the wrong thing. Okay, that is the Gnome. And let me give you the link for the word lucky. Copy. Okay. So here's the word lucky, the link. So this goes to my Shopify website. And that way, sorry, got something on my tongue. You can grab that. You can grab one. You can grab both. There's other things in there that you probably want, so that you don't have to pay a lot of shipping. The shipping is charged per item, but we always reimburse if there's excess shipping that you paid. Just look for a reimbursement. Sometimes you'll go, how come you credited me? Was this not available? No, that's your reimbursement if you paid extra on shipping. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Tomorrow's Monday. I'll be here early. So I will see you early tomorrow morning. Hope you have a great evening. Thanks for being here, guys. I love you guys. This is my favorite time of the day, is spending time with you guys creating, because, guys, it helps heal our hearts and our minds. Honestly, it does. So have a wonderful evening. If you have questions, send me a message. I love you guys. Bye.